Zach Anner, thanks for joining us for Wheelhouse.
Yeah, we're playing some Wheelhouse.
Is that what this is?
This might be VR.
He showed up here and he went, I don't watch any of your videos.
No, I see. What happened is I met you guys. We were doing some Rooster Teeth thing, and then I moved out to Los Angeles, and you come over and watch movies. And really, it's just like when we can get Elise to leave the comfort of her own toilet to come and is that a fair
It is
assessment?
a fair assessment.
I have multiple bidets at home. What game are we
We're trying. None of them are
working. The
This
last
is-
one was
this- you're like, oh, it's so simple. You just spin a wheel. They made a program. It's
He's
a
so mean.
How hard is it to
He's
get?
always so mean.
How hard is it to get to a random game on Steam?
we got to two of them. One of them was VR, so we can't play that,
Oh.
and the other one was a text adventure.
Oh, I saw Dragon's Lair in there. Did I see Dragon's Lair?
What is that?
Oh, maybe I didn't.
Stickman Backflip Killer Zone.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. This is gonna get so many views.
There was nothing happening. There's
Did it
no
always go
sound.
that direction?
Allerginium.
Are you allergic to anything, Zach?
Maybe.
Yeah, what's your
I
kryptonite?
think I am actually lactose intolerant, probably gluten intolerant. I just fight through it. When I drink milk, and I drink a lot of it, I get a lot of pain, a lot of sharp pain.
Well, and this is interesting because you know that I also have stomach issues. Yet there have been times when I've come to your place and you're like, I need to get rid of this milk. Drink all of it.
You did try an off-road
And
milk.
it's like
was
it's milk
like-
that's on the precipice of
Yeah, but
expiring
it was
as
like
well.
one day. I had one
Yeah.
day, and I was like, I got Oreos. You got to drink that. That was why I invited you guys over. It was to get rid of that milk.
Like how you feel about Minecraft.
You know, I watched someone play it once, and I just, why not actually go out and build something? I think it's great that it's like creativity and whatnot. I just think it's dumb.
If you had a kid and he told you that he loved playing Minecraft, would you ground him?
This is what I would do. I would buy this game for $1 and tell him it was Minecraft.
Might believe you.
Adam, you can quit this.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Sometimes.
So this is the show, huh?
This is the show.
Yeah.
We record for about three or 6 hours.
So when we're meeting up for dinner and you guys are like, really long day at the office. I'm sorry, we got caught up doing what? This is that.
This is mostly what it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm not usually on this show. Usually they're filming this with Bruce and I'm staring at a wall in the other room.
So this is as fun as the house gets.
This is pretty much it.
This isn't a roast.
It feels like it. Is this a game?
You should know by now if they're games.
I don't know.
Can you sing, Zach?
No, I can't. But I have been told, just in my speaking voice, that I should do voices for cartoons, which is that's not a compliment at all.
Why?
It depends on the character.
Yeah.
Like if they want you to do Gaston,
Right.
that's a
or
really good
That's
voice.
not true.
But if they want you to do
like Rapey the Rapist.
that's a bad voice.
yeah, well, what cartoons are you watching?
Ooh.
Adult math. Wait, like porno math?
I think it's porno math.
Jack, cover your eyes.
Oh, what?
You ever nude model for like a bunch of art students?
Again?
I was in a nude painting class. I was not one of the models. None of us had any talent. And you could imagine just seeing your figure contorted by like somebody who can't even like paint basic shapes.
Oh, like you think the model was insulted
I
by
would
what you
imagine
did?
so, and especially because there was one point where I had to like get my white paint out, and I was squeezing it, and I couldn't get it undone, and then it just all squirted on my canvas. I just like out of like instinct, I was like, oh, this never happens. Can you imagine just like signing up for your like $200 or whatever they pay these people to do that, and then just to see me there trying to like scribble something? What did I do?
Just say anything.
Hello!
Look, it does that.
Oh, neat! Am I winning? Oh, great! I'm doing a great job.
We're gonna look up Rule 34.
What would we look up?
So let's
Maybe
see
there
what
is
comes
no.
up.
No, there's nothing in
Nope,
you.
sorry.
Nothing. Oh, this is
Romantic.
again. I wasn't sure how much of a just slumming it this would be.
Is there anything you've ever wanted to see porn of?
But cartoon porn.
Trying to think, what did I love?
Yo, look at her.
my
She got the
God.
boobs under
Yeah,
the
that's
shell.
got a
Hershey's in the
reputation. We can't
background.
put
Let's
this in the
all
video.
do just an artist rendering of who we think enjoys this. We all just draw a picture of James.
Definitely.
Is this a boss fight?
Yeah. And Adam just used all those
Yeah.
superpowers.
Oh, no.
I didn't want it to be too easy.
Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
You get to
Whoa!
ride it.
You're
Wow.
riding it. You're doing it. Now I know why you're in that chair, and I'm in this wheelchair. Because if I was playing the game and you were disabled, I wouldn't have even thought to ride that thing.
Legally, Adam is disabled.
If you drank enough blood,
Go on. Now you're thinking like a Briggs.
I don't want to be.
Oh.
If I tried to make a jump like that and land it, all the skin on my hand would rip off.
The grip climb. It's like a Ninja Warrior kind of thing where it's like, it's just a small ledge and you're supposed to carry yourself. It's impossible.
I've done it.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
His path across the prongs.
Great.
Did you do the warped wall too?
Shoots himself! He's done it!
Yeah, I did that.
Have you ever thought about re-recording your book but using your previously on voice the whole time?
I'm thinking about it now. Thank you for purchasing If a Birthday Don't Succeed.
That's pretty good.
That's my wheelchair Batman voice.
Why can't it just be Batman?
Yeah.
No, this is definitely not able-bodied Batman.
Oh, okay. There's just something in the sound of it.
Yeah.
This is after Bane broke his back and
If you've ever been to a chiropractor, I don't know how much I believe in everything that they say about their healing properties, but sometimes you have a knot or you have something there that you can't even turn your neck. And they'll just go pop and they'll snap
wow.
you and then you're like, you're good.
I went to acupuncture the other day. Had a very similar experience. 3 needles in my hand, and then could walk for a bit.
Oh, wow.
Tune in next week for the thrilling
Don't
conclusion.
say next week. It's not. There's not a
Tune
video
in
coming
next
next week.
week.
don't say
There's
when.
nothing coming.
Tell them exactly. Tell them and give them a specific date.
Tune in February 29th for the thrilling
year?
conclusion 2021.
2021.
We gotta sit on these for another
Yeah.
year.
Hashtag 4 working legs.
That's exactly the reaction.
What did you bring to the table? I brought a fucking wheelchair.
Technically, the wheelchair brought you.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go home now.
Well, you can't. We took out the ramp.
Where we play the best games based off the best movies. What are we playing today, Zach?
We are playing the seminal video game Aeon Flux, based on the Charlize Theron classic from 2005. I watched this film for the first time last night.
You requested that we play this one.
Yeah, I requested
you didn't
it.
tell me that you were watching it, by the way. I would have come to watch it. I haven't seen it since theaters.
Here's the thing. I remember when this movie came out because I just remember that one part from the trailer where she goes, amateurs. And I was just waiting for that line of just her saying amateurs like the whole movie. Apparently, I missed it. We want to know what the big reveal is because we're not going to get to that point in the game. Everyone in Aeon Flux is a clone of someone that came before. Like there was a disease that wiped everybody out and they decided to clone everybody because the antidote for the disease made everyone sterile. There's basically children of men, but with Charlize Theron in a bodysuit. She says, amateurs.
She didn't. You don't know that. How young were you when you discovered internet pornography?
I remember downloading the Titanic trailer from AOL, the video, the like 140p, just so that I could get that scene in the car where she puts her hand on it, steamy. I feel like I discovered that in 97.
For you, it was
Wow.
the mystery of what wasn't seen. It was just the.
No, because if they had put the scene with the actual drawing of the breasts in it in the trailer, I would have preferred that.
What the fuck?
I'm
is happening?
Samus now. Just
This
keep
is
talking.
not accurate to the film.
For
are you
some
talking
of
about?
us,
She never
Aeon
gets
Flux,
in a ball and rolls downstairs.
the
She's
cartoon
Metroid.
was as close to porn as we could get at that time. You were watching sexy, well not sexy, hideous cartoon characters having sex with each other, kissing on each other, pulling their spines out.
It's the first time I ever saw anyone suck on any nipples that weren't a baby was the cartoon Aeon
Wait,
Flux.
who have you been watching that's sucking baby nipples? A long shot game
Do you
we
press
can
and
play
hold
with Seth
L2?
Rogen.
I'm holding it.
We play the one game, Zach. It's the series.
What about the thing where you spin the
That's not this show.
spin the
No, the Wheelhouse. That's a different. That's a
just
different.
spin
one.
the
No, we
I
said we
know.
have to keep playing this one. Sorry.
I know you may be thinking that.
just spin the wheel.
No, we can't spin the wheel on this one, Zach. Unfortunately. You're left and you're right. You're up and you're down. You're inside and out.
I don't know why you sing it that
remember
way.
That song from college. That takes me back to a time when I was optimistic that I would lose my virginity at a reasonable age.
And then what happened?
It didn't happen.
Oh, that's how they get you.
So every time I hear that song, I was so filled with hope.
So you heard that song and you were like, "This is how I'm gonna lose my
Not
virginity."
to
To
that
that
song.
song.
I
Oh my God,
was
maybe.
surrounded by people who were having a wonderful time. I should have gone to college in Canada.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything.
They'll fuck
there.
anything there.
It's just so cold.
Real long.
She hacked with balls.
Have you
We've only
lost
been doing
interest
it
in
for
this?
30, 40
I mean,
minutes.
you've been in this ball stage.
This might be the whole game.
Let's spin the wheel.
No, we don't spin the wheel on this one.
Is this because I invited you to my 5K and you didn't come? My 5K to support people who don't walk at all. I'm just.
This is for lazy people.
Yeah, well, no, it's going to be. I thought of having my own little race where people with wheelchairs just watch.
Oh, wait,
like-
so you don't even roll?
No,
Because the rest of us have to walk, by the way. I'm not saying my life's better than yours or harder.
I'm saying it's
But I am
better
saying-
and easier.
I am saying that if I'm going to do a 5K, at the very least, I have to walk. What's your excuse?
Have you seen the way my legs look? Have you looked at that? I mean, when is she gonna say amateurs?
Was
I
it
gotta hear it once.
racing
I
on
didn't
that?
know how long we would be recording for these. When I watched them on the thing, they're like 10 minutes.
You think the cuts happen in real time?
I just assumed if that was the best stuff, it must have been like a one take.
No. There's a lot of garbage, like this stuff that gets cut.
When did you consciously start making the effort of like I'm gonna start?
When I was 13.
When did you first become
That's when I started
insecure?
going to the gym because I watched wrestling and superheroes and had a complex.
And you actually wanted to be a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
And you got to be one for a week because
did.
of Rooster Teeth.
I did. Well, not just because. Okay, listen, I was pretty heavily
not-
involved.
not,
Not just because it was hard work.
But after you did it, you weren't like, okay, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life.
Well, no, it hurt a lot.
Oh.
And I was very, very tired. And I also realized, this is extremely hard to do if you have a job. Very
Well,
hard.
I
to
don't
do.
have that problem.
I mean, you could probably be a wrestler if you wanted to. Honestly, the wrestling community was very welcoming.
Oh, that's
I'm sure that if you went over there and you were like, I want to be a wrestler, they'd figure out a way to get you wrestle.
Okay, great.
You wanna be a tag team?
One of my favorite things is to be thrown around.
Are you serious? Because I'll throw you around.
Yeah, just because the optics, you will look so bad, but I'll have so much fun.
If you ever want me to slam you or throw you around, I'm happy to do it.
I would love that.
It couldn't destroy my image any more than I've already done it myself. Do
Great.
you want me to slam you
I
right
mean,
now?
That has to be nice to know that you've set up something for yourself that nothing can ruin your career.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Do you want me to slam you right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Eat this! Aeon Flux!
What else is that guy from?
I think he must have been a vampire. Was he in Blade? He was probably in a Blade.
She didn't say amateurs.
She didn't say amateurs.
She didn't say amateurs.
You know what that is? That's amateur.
Must have been a vampire.
Amateurs. Amateurs, 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 amateurs.
Amateurs.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Lights, Camera, Trash. We have a very special guest today. You've seen him here on the channel before. I'm of course
Elise
referring to
Wheelhouse.
Tom Hanks.
But what about his wig?
Hi, I'm Tim Hanks. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Aren't I likable and stuff?
We're playing the Da Vinci Code, a game filled with puzzles, and Elise, it seems you already have a question.
They thought that 10 unique users were going to play the Da
Right,
Vinci
we
Code.
know at least 15 people will play this.
Every twist and turn.
Sometimes you play a game and there comes a twist so out there that you're like, oh man, I want to play this with my cousins and my mom.
Jesus fucked Mary Magdalene. Spoiler.
Don't spoil the Bible for me. I was gonna read it. Imagine just how terrible it would be to be called to a murder scene and then have diarrhea. Like, because can you really excuse yourself?
Well, I'm saying Hanks has to pretend like he's shitting in there to throw the detective's office.
Oh, that makes much more
Yeah.
sense. That's what a good detective would do.
Wait, he went in there with her though.
Well, she's got to pretend she's shitting too.
Oh, okay. So they're like, oh man, I got real bad diarrhea. I had ice cream before I came, and they're like, oh, me too. Oh, I had custard before I came. Let's go in the bathroom, and you hear them. Jesus Christ, fuck Mary Magdalene.
Whenever I see the comments on a Funhaus video, they're like, I wish those guys would just shut up so we could listen to the game.
Yeah.
The most popular and the best version of our channel is one where we sit quietly and say nothing and play the game through in its entirety.
That's why I love hanging out with you guys outside of work. I don't feel any pressure. It's almost like hanging out with no one.
There's so many moments where we're hanging out with Zach, and then we'll have like a long conversation with him, maybe 45 minutes or whatever, and at the end of it, he'll go, "Who's there?"
When
you're
do
not
we
sneaking.
get to the next level?
Well,
You can't do this, Zach. Every time we play a game, you can't just ask for us to hit the next level
Damn
button.
it!
would have been cool if this game had all these plaques. Actually, you could like pop them out and read them what the art was and look at the art. That'd be cool.
You'd want just a game of a museum?
I think that's what she's saying.
I've actually been to the Mona Lisa.
So have I.
It's all right.
It's smaller than you'd think.
It's smaller and it's behind glass.
Well, yeah, because some asshole tried to steal it.
Funny.
Because he used to not be famous.
Yeah, well, you know, you live and you learn. But when I went to the Mona Lisa, I just zoomed right up to it, and you're not supposed to. But since I was in a wheelchair, they were fine with it. And then
nice.
I was there with Aaron, so I was like, Aaron, set me down on the floor, and you get in the chair and go do the same thing. But they remembered the chair. This is a pretty good representation of how I felt about the movie when I saw it, though. Not often that you can translate a level of boredom into a different medium so well.
They did it.
I want to at least get to the Ian McKellen part. He's in this, right?
Is he? He plays a pope?
He's got a cane. He's pretending to be disabled, and then they knock him over.
Don't say that!
And then the final code's in his cane.
He just keeps saying it.
Pretending to be a disabled. Jeez. What do you think I'm pretending to be?
Will Robert and Sophie survive another night at the museum? Tune in next time when we don't play the Da Vinci Code.
Oh, that sounds like a great out. That's where I would cut it.